Oh wait, this way. I'm probably gonna grow it, knowing me. Alright, let me actually... no, I'm gonna do it on white mage, sure. No, never mind, I'm gonna do it on Astro. Still gotta wait. Of course, whenever I do something, Q pops. No! No! No. Oh, of course, some healers don't want Q. Oh no, it's always this. Thank God I put on Astro then. that one died? That's crazy, actually. Oh, never mind. Someone died. World of Darkness actually is going pretty smooth. Considering usually it's a floor tank fest. Ah, wrong one. Oh, never mind, someone already raised them. How was I supposed to know? What is this then? Never mind. know why she stands in front of the boss though. Even as a dancer, she shouldn't be standing this close. Or, well, not in the front, really. Wait, I'm Alliance A. Oh, that's strange. I'm usually either Alliance B or C. Never A, so... Oh. Gonna throw me out. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, almost done. Now, now it's the worst part. This help? No, it doesn't work. Damn. That baby used to not work on the debuff. Never mind. sometimes targeting the big ass bosses, I don't know why, is such a pain. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, wrong one again. I don't know why, like R and F, I tend to mistype them or like misclick. Skill issue on my part. Gross. Ah, okay, GG. Almost. Always. No, I have already have the minion, so don't need to. All right. No, let's go for normal rates. 5 minutes should be fine. Should be fine. 5 minutes isn't too long. For a healer, at least. Let me also check something. time I can actually do some questing. Oh, never mind. I can't. Oh my god, there's always that one person that won't queue. The Fist of the Father. I actually don't remember which one it is. There's like 12 of them, so I can remember every single one. Hopefully it's not the one with the syringes. No, I don't think it is this one. Yeah, it's not this one, thank god. I hate the one with the syringes. Oh, it's this one. Never mind. I don't like this one either. Oh no, oh no, never mind. It's the one where the second one comes out and you have to kill them both at the same time, I think. Or maybe it's on the Savage version. Because I remember killing this one first and the other one later, and we didn't wipe, so. God, what is that voice, dude? So annoying. Yeah, there's the second one coming. Oh, can do that one yet? Okay. Nice. No! Oh! Okay. Thank God I wasn't the last one. I didn't want all the loot. Defender trials. Time to do some trials. Nice. Instant queue. Oh, it's always interfere. Oh, no, I meant it on the tank. My DP is always keeping me on my toes. GG. Alright. Okay, now... Okay, I'm just gonna do this quest and then I'm gonna... The Wanderer's Tales, I need to turn them in. Because I think I did all of them now. Let me actually check. Oh, not this one. Yeah. Yeah. So... I'm gonna do it on a Reaper. On a Reaper it's gonna be better. Just quicker. Since higher DPS. Alright, Talk to Alice. Alright. No, just gonna take the materia.
Whoa! You've improved, lad.
What was his
Come
name?
now,
Pipino?
Father.
Oh,
You
Pipin.
lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
I really don't believe it that it's his dad. His comparison? What his mom looked like then?
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
Report.
Okay, but does Xenos show up
Enemy
here?
forces have overrun the
That's
lower
the question.
facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders.
From Xenos.
Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself.
Yeah, where's he at?
I thought not.
Mm.
Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
Hansfrid, Rudolph, Emily.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Well, I mean, that makes sense. They retaliated. But well, did you see that the main tower just collapsed? You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon cast from Albania, but that was an Imperial installation and their troops were still... Damn it, no one's responding. I didn't know if the shell is being jumped or... We have to go right now, they need our help. This way, there's no time to lose. Alright. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. There's our way inside. We need to find my brother right now. Oh yeah! Right! Alfinal was with them. I'm glad you're here, Sandra. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperius fired on us. On Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them to kill their own men just to kill us. God damn them all. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck, but oh no. But that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating, and many remain unaccounted for. Alice, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Thank you, I think. I think I can manage on my own. Okay. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There, Alligator is not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Well, I know you, Sandra. Ward of House Four Temps. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then, and now I can walk. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? Now go put him down over here. Conrad should be alive, I think.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
Don't tell me he's gonna die.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just
Oh,
convinced the
no,
last
it's
few
okay.
skulls to
That's good.
surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
No way.
What are
You
talking
can't
about?
see
You'll
it.
be on your feet before you know it.
You can't see them think because you haven't opened your eyes. What do you mean?
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Oh my god, there's always someone dying in every DLC at this point, man.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Oh man.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Oh.
Next round! Double the charge!
And who is he?
Come.
Oh no! Get out! What? Wait, what? We got rid of Nidhogg now?
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
Show his face! Show me his face! That's all I need to see. Yo!
My lance has slain far greater beasts.
Yo, he looks so badass.
You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon! The savages are coming!
Wait, does he have soul Nidhogg inside of him, like his soul? Because I know we took Nidhogg's eyes and we throw them into abyss, so we could have killed them, we could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms, we tried to seek a peaceful resolution, or solution. We showed them mercy, and this was their response. Fire and blood, this was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished, they must not. Gods, as my witness, there will be a reckoning. Forgive me, now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister, and return to Alagiri. Alright. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Awful, now tell me he is alright. He was literally right there. You didn't hear him? Oh, thank the 12, I didn't know what I would have done. Those saying that, what will resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. Search of wounded soldiers in need of assistance. Okay, am I blind? Oh. Yeah, I am blind. It wasn't long ago. I was trying to kill you and yours. I have expected you were about to slit my throat. The hell's with this? I should be back home in Isbad instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Thanks for the bloody. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Come loose, and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine for the rest of the way. Oh, bless you, kind. What it? Wait, is that you, Sandra? I didn't recognize you at first. Been feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Means for safekeeping later. I have no idea when. Rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It is time we spoke with General Alden. Okay. Oh, I did not tune it? Really? I thought I tuned it. These deaths weighed heavy on my soul. Commander Kempt, most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot, but above all else, he was a good man. Who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. And the die has been cast. All tied to this grief, this danger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. On that I have no doubt. We take another step towards Alamigo. However, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Albani's cannon. If the Imperials are unwilling to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We would lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspected that we are unable to fire a cannon again, mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his concise after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. there are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they'd continue. They would continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannons is still operational. Are you mad? Contract put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nego. I do. But I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Palimo and I arrived at Riga's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the science. But even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse, that I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. And as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There isn't a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are so wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nego, I'll come back, I promise. While I acknowledge Commander Hex right to carry out on this mission, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Sandra, would you go with her? Of course, it's us. Would have done it. Would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. Then it is settled. We'll await your return. Alright. Sorry to drag you into this, Sandra. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now all I can do is be myself. I'm gonna take that for the dancer. Oh. If you don't mind, I would rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. The ship stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. But there might be some ancient columns guarding it. Or that might just be the old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Please, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you've met the golems. Looks like the old stories were true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Phew, that took a bit more out of me than I expected. And here she is. Uncraft's hope, the arc that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the Sixth Umbral Era. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who cared this much about their fellow men, who accomplished such great feats, and people couldn't help thinking they must be made up. But the proof's right there, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to, sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy staying true to yourself, but we're all better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Hien, or my father. Or Hien, sorry. Or my father. Well, that's the point. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be just like them. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that'll be just enough, eh? And that'll just have to be enough. Strange to think back on it, if we've been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both of us. Oh my god, can she stop? What kind of monster murders their own? What kind of monsters murders their own? Oh, is that smoke from Castro Albania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. The Sacher and Sandra to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. Take cash from Albania and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others, come on. Oh my god, like, I will go as further away as possible and it still would aggro. Your return. I hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of and spacked smoke rising from and spied. Oh my god, why did I read this as spiked? Spied smoke rising from the Kashmir Albania's main cannon. I think Marsha's Taropin's right. they didn't fire again because they couldn't. And the cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castrum Albania at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could have simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we may not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control over the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate the network, a network of informants through Gir Albania, including Radiata. Radiata is a home to many who hold many positions at Castrum Albania, and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure the route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they will be just as happy working with fellow Alamigans and at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. It should be glad to accompany. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alize and Sandra, I assume. Well then, if you're all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. You'll make ready to march the Castrum Albania. Go, and may Rahim watch over and keep you. My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would have been my sister's fault. My manner is rubbing off on me. I confess, my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Lisa, nor Les Alamigo. Castrum Albania is the largest imperial facility in the peaks you see, and so is the likelihood that Krilla is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with that cannot remain our main objective, of course, but if there is even a chance that Krilla might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with a contract recruited by Marshal Tarfin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Sandra and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatorius or Castrum Albania. Perhaps as a result of this, the resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Hey, you have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamigans, feeding off what scraps the Imperials give them. Then, if I know how Marshal Tarpin's agents got one of them to turn his scout. I understand your disdain. I do, but I also understand their desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contract is a Rogadin woman. She will ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage, right. Put together a squadron, Nago. We will need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. Okay, so we have to just use courage. So let me just get this request. Right. I think it's a dungeon, no? I think so. Well, if I remember correctly, that was the dungeon. Yeah, it's a dungeon. Oh, never mind. What's wrong, Maya? What's wrong? No! My god. That all of you said, let's get to it then. Name yourselves. We are the Sons of the Seven Dawn, friends of Marshal Turpin. Name Starkwood, and the rest of you, no, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Spectre Imperator's and their and the canon, isn't it? Just so, can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers taking while working in the mess. The pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent. They said, yes, by my man Asanian. Yes. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon. That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incidents had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alpha Vegan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak inside Banya to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Hey, that much I can do. I've pieced together a map the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have a faith that we can see this through. I don't have any of the classes, so just materia. Alright, it's actually oh, it's 7 p.m. so I have to probably end the stream, but it was a test stream nonetheless. But so yeah, thank you for anyone who joined in, and I will see you probably tomorrow, since I'll be streaming tomorrow.